The NK Empire, learning from their past mistakes, launched their next probe to the Sun. The plan was to not only collect data close to the Sun, but to get into an orbit that would eventually come into contact with Maho and Eve. Back at Eve, the Aurora started picking up on the transmissions coming from the NK Empire's probe. Unable to decode it, however, they would simply record it, then resend it back to the Alliance for further study. Meanwhile, the Aurora's studies would continue around Eve. The moon-based Tranquility was not only a science outpost, but also a testbed for new technologies that will aid Kerbal kind to one day colonize other worlds. The agricultural module, if successful, would not only help prolong the life of Tranquility Base, but be a proving ground for growing crops on other worlds. Finally, the Kangaroo-class Moonhopper would be used to fly to all the biomes on the Moon, collecting samples, observing data, and there was even a mission to locate the wreckage of the Tacoma. The site that was believed to be the last location of the Tacoma was located in an area that was hard to get to. The plan was to burn most of the Moonhopper's fuel getting there, then attempt to make it to the Luna 1 moon base for refueling. The Moonhopper would then attempt to head back to the Tranquility Base, which was located all the way back on the other side of the Moon. The mission had to be approved by the Alliance mission specialists first, so until then, they would go out on science missions near the base. To test out the new Moonhopper's capabilities, they would fly it to a nearby historical site, a place where Kerbal kind's first footsteps were made. Next stop, the North Pole, to test out the range of the craft. With the 2 test missions completed, the Kangaroo-class moonhopper was ready, and the Tranquility base could begin its primary mission of collecting science from around the moon. Back at Kerbin, a new crew transport vehicle would be used to switch out the crew of the Starway station. The Enceladus-class crew transport would take the place of the Pegasus shuttle until its landing gear design problems could be fixed. It would even be used to resupply the Celestial, the old Egyptian station that was now in the hands of the Qasad Republic, a nation that was on the verge of becoming an alliance member. After the Interplanetary probe transmitted its data back from deep space, the new Egyptian Empire would discover something wonderful.